Hello everyone, my name is Jamin. In this video, I have a Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5. The exact model number will be below in the description. I'm going to show you how to get inside, access your battery. So first thing, power down your computer through the start menu. Make sure it's off and unplugged from your charger. We're then going to flip your computer over to access the bottom case screws. Now you have a total of 9 screws on your bottom case. After removing those, you're going to take a small, flat, preferably plastic pry tool, and you're going to insert it near one of the back 2 hinge assemblies. This is usually the easiest place to start prying your bottom case off. When you get it in, you're going to go gently, slowly but firm along the edge of the bottom case and pry it off from your computer. If you run into a situation where it gets stuck and you can't get any more out, go to the other side, start in the other direction. Now make sure to not put the pry tool too far in. You could damage some internal components. Just keep it on the edge and you'll be able to get your bottom case off. After removing your bottom case, this is what you're looking at for the inside of your computer. Now, as a general computer repair side note, guys, whenever I'm going into a computer in my shop, it's sitting on an anti-static mat. Either that or an anti-static bracelet are great ideas to avoid damaging anything in your computer when you're working on it. If you would like any help with tools or supplies for your project, as well as any replacement or upgrade parts for this specific model, the Flex 5, there will be a link above, also below in the description, and it will be a list of all those tools and supplies, plus all the replacement parts and upgrade parts for this computer. Now your battery is right down here. This is an 11.52 volt battery, 51 watt hour. The part number, if you're looking for a replacement, is L19M3PD6. I will have all that information below in the description if you need it, but I will also include a battery replacement option in the description in that link I told you about with all of the replacement and upgrade parts for this model computer. To get your battery up, you have these 4 screws by the red arrows, and the green arrow shows where it's plugged into the motherboard. Now, as a quick word of caution, this screw right here near the red arrow, as you can see in my computer and most likely in yours, there is what's called a warranty void sticker on that screw. You may see these at various points in computers when you work on them. These will usually void part or all of your warranty if they're disturbed. So just keep that in mind. Consult your own warranty to see what the actual specs are for your warranty. But keep in mind that these stickers can void part or all of your warranty if it's obvious that you have messed with them. As far as the battery being plugged into the motherboard here, it's usually best to not pull on wires when at all possible in a computer. Wires can break. They can also come right out of the plug if they're pulled on too aggressively. It's better to just pull on the plug. But in this case, this plug had a very small profile. I couldn't really get a good grip on it without unscrewing the battery and then putting my fingers around the entire wire thing there and kind of wiggling it out of that port. So I did have to put some pressure on those wires. I guess the last thing that I can mention about a battery replacement, if you're here because your computer is not turning on, your battery could be bad and you may need to replace it. But keep in mind that most laptops should still turn on and function well, even with a bad battery, as long as the charger is plugged in. So if your computer is not turning on, there may be another thing wrong than simply a bad battery. If you would like help troubleshooting why your computer is not turning on, there'll be a video link above. Also below in the description, that will be a full tutorial video showing you how to troubleshoot a laptop that's not turning on and how to fix it. But that's the end of this video, how to get inside your IdeaPad Flex 5 and access your battery. Thanks again so much for watching. Please remember to like and share if this helped you out, if you think it can help someone else out. And feel free to subscribe if you enjoy DIY computer content like this, or if you just want to keep me on hand to answer any of your future computer questions. I do try to answer all questions throughout my channel at least a couple times a day. Also, feel free to check out the related links section below in the description. From time to time, I do try to add things in there that I think will help you with your general computer life, make it more productive, more enjoyable. So thanks again for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you on my next video.